Alrighty, well, good morning and happy Sunday, South Mississippi. Let's talk about today's forecast. It's going to be another really nice day. We're starting off with those nice blue skies across most of South Mississippi. Now, as we move into the midday and early afternoon hours, there's the chance at least a few of us do catch some of those stray showers or storms. Like yesterday, one or two of those storms could become strong with very small hail or frequent lightning or very heavy rainfall. So just a couple things to watch out for. Keep the umbrella nearby just in case, and always remember, when thunder roars, get indoors. Now, looking out there at several of our tower cameras, this is the IP Casino and Resort camera over in Biloxi. Things look fantastic out there right now. Once again, almost crystal clear blue skies across South Mississippi. We're also seeing over on the Beau Rivage camera, also in Biloxi, things looking pretty good across the area. If that one wants to update, let's see. Let's try that again. All right, that is okay. We're going to continue to move on, looking out there. Currently 82 degrees at the Gulfport Airport. Winds are calm at the moment, and well, the heat index already very close to 90 degrees. So we do need to keep that in mind as we go through the afternoon hours. If you don't get rain or if you don't see storms, heat index values could get all the way up into the triple digits. So things are going to be very warm today. You need to stay hydrated if you're going to be out there for long periods of time. Once again, that is in the absence of any showers or storms that could bring that temperature and heat index pretty far down. Now, temperatures across South Mississippi at the moment, many of us now into the low to mid 80s, some of us still in the 70s, especially if you're a little bit further inland. Things looking off to a great start. Once again, we do have those mostly clear skies. Temperatures are not bad. Lots of outdoor events going on today. We have the Blessing of the Fleet. The fishing rodeo ends today. So if you're going to be spending lots of time outdoors, just make sure you just stay hydrated. Maybe keep the umbrella nearby just in case. And now, today's forecast, once again, it's going to be a really nice day across South Mississippi. I do highly recommend getting outdoors. Keep that extra water nearby. Stay hydrated. Keep the umbrella handy just in case we do catch some of those stray showers or storms. But over the past 24 hours, we have gotten some rainfall, especially some of our coastal areas where we did get some of those storms yesterday, especially in Jackson County, very close to the state border with Alabama, almost 3, almost 4 inches of rainfall over there. Van Cleve just shy of 1 inch. Ocean Springs, Biloxi, both around 2 inches, and Gulfport just shy of 2 inches. That's once again the 24-hour radar estimated rainfall rates. Radar as of right now, things are all clear across South Mississippi. We are going to be keeping an eye out for a sea breeze. That's what triggered some of the storms yesterday. That could be another trigger for today, especially for our coastal areas. If we do see any rain, it would likely be from storms like that. Overall, the pattern fairly favorable for storms. We have that big dip in the jet stream, a small low pressure system nearby, very favorable for upward moving air that can help enhance any thunderstorm activity. But this is looking at the upper levels of the atmosphere. You can see some of those warmer colors just directly over us and just to our south as well. And that could help out a lot. So that drier air could help suppress the strength as well as the number of storms that end up showing up. So that is a good sign there. Here's the latest run of Futurecast. You can see by the time we get to about 1 or 2 p.m., that's where storms could potentially start to spark up. It looks like they will be a lot more widespread, especially over to our west, Lake Pontchartrain, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, things like that. Or locations like that could start to see maybe similar to what we saw yesterday, where storms really do start sparking up on the coast and pushing inland. Here in South Mississippi, Futurecast keeping us mostly dry throughout the afternoon hours. Hit or miss showers or storms, once again, at least 1 or 2 of which could become strong at times. So we'll have to keep an eye out for the potential for maybe 1 or 2 storms getting strong enough to produce those small hail, very heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, or gusty winds. Temperatures the next several days, well, we're going to get a little bit of a break. We do have the potential for rainfall to be much higher, especially as we go towards the end of the week, much higher rain chances. And that does really help bring the temperature down back into the 80s, especially by Friday and Saturday. Dew points, though, those are going to be on the rise. Much more humid air working its way back into South Mississippi towards the middle and end of the week. That will keep the dew points high. It'll make it feel very muggy out there, and the potential for those heat index values to be on the rise once again. Next several days, it's possible we will see at least a few days with the heat index value up above 105, maybe even up to 110. That is dependent on rainfall, cloud cover, things like that. But overall, it is very, very possible that we could see those numbers reach that high. And with the heat index being that high, you do want to make sure you are taking the proper precautions. Heat stroke, heat exhaustion, very likely. If you aren't taking the proper precautions, the best way to combat that is to stay hydrated well before you get outside and during any long periods of time outdoors. If you need to, go ahead, take breaks as well. Move back indoors into the shade, into the air conditioning, things like that will help significantly. Of course, the early warning signs of heat stroke, heat exhaustion will be things like excessive sweating. If you have a headache, or if you start feeling dizzy, those are those warning signs that you do need to get back indoors. Make sure you're staying hydrated and maybe limit some time outdoors if you need to. Let's talk about the tropics real quick. Things have been moving about according to schedule. By this period in the hurricane season, we are typically at our second or third storm, and that is exactly what is going on. Tropical Storm Chantal has moved inland. It made landfall on the coast of South Carolina earlier this morning. You can see it is starting to move inland and it is starting to pretty quickly weaken as it does so. Currently tracking through the extremely northeastern portions of South Carolina. It looks like it is currently transitioning into North Carolina, and you can see plenty of wind, breezy conditions, as well as heavy rainfall moving along with that system. Now, the only concern, of course, it is a holiday weekend. Beaches are seeing those breezy conditions, those high surf, high rip current risks in those areas. So especially the coast of North Carolina today, seeing those thunderstorms, the potential for waterspouts, high surf as well. There's a couple things to watch out for if you happen to be out over there, if you know someone that's out over there right now. That's really the only concerns with that system. It is pretty much starting to rapidly weaken, especially by the time we get to about tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. We are expecting this to begin dissipating. Heavy rain still expected to spread out to the north and east of the system, but overall, Tropical Storm Chantal is expected to dissipate here within the next 24 to 48 hours. Next name on the list is Dexter, and there's no other concerns out in the Gulf, Caribbean, or Atlantic at this time. So we go right back to those more quiet conditions out in the Atlantic. And of course, based on where we're at in the hurricane season right now, we are right about average. On average, we get that second or third name storm right around early to mid-July. So we are right on track. As a matter of fact, a little bit ahead of track for what is considered a normal hurricane season. Of course, the majority of activity in the tropics will be between August and October. Looking at the 7-day forecast now across South Mississippi, things are looking pretty good across the area. We do have that higher chance of picking up those afternoon showers and storms. They are likely to become a lot more numerous as we move into the week with that extra humidity back into the region. High temperatures hanging right around 90 degrees, maybe even a little bit higher on some days. Morning temperatures very muggy there in the white boxes, mid to upper 70s as we move into that more humid part of the week as well. Rain chances definitely on the rise as we head towards the middle and end of the week.